All right, so I want to talk about something I noticed about the Brother Sketch embroidery machine, and it's an indication that I'm wondering if the product launch hasn't gone super well for Brother. So let's take a look at the Brother Sketch website here, because I don't know. I'm just like, there's some stuff going on. So here's the Brother website, and you'll see here's the Sketch, PP1 embroidery machine. And I was checking out the reviews on the machine. Now, one thing I've noticed about the Sketch is that if you look at any of the online retailers that sell the machine, the reviews are not great. Like I'll show you on Joann's, it's like 2 point something. Amazon, it's like 3.3 stars out of 5, which is not good for Amazon. Notice on the Brother, it's 3.9 stars on average with 19 reviews. So I was checking out the reviews, and because I was curious to see like what other people were saying about the machine. Okay, what the heck? Okay. So I was genuinely curious to see like what other real users were saying about the Sketch, right? So I started noticing something. All right, so this person says 5 stars, amazing. I'm in shock, lol. This gift that Influenster sent me. It is easy to use and of very good quality. I wanted to make one of these. This review doesn't make a lot of sense, but whatever. Thank you, Influenster. So here's something. This person says that it was a gift from Influenster, and notice that the review has this little like tag here that says incentivized review. Now, for legal reasons, if an influencer or somebody gets a product for free or at a discount in exchange for leaving a review, I believe there is an FTC guideline or Federal Trade Commission that must be disclosed, because there's a difference between a review that somebody leaves and they paid for the product and a review that somebody leaves and they got the product for free. So notice on the Brother website, how many of these reviews say incentivized review? And this person, they got it for free and they gave it 2 stars. So I started noticing that all of these reviews on the Brother website that people are leaving are incentivized reviews. So these are not, and notice down below it says Influenster originally posted on influenster.com. So I'm like, this is very interesting to me. So all of the reviews, let's see if there are any reviews here that are not incentivized reviews. All right. I'm actually not seeing any. They seem to all be. So the only people leaving, okay, this is one person that's not. So this person actually did purchase it. They actually did give the Sketch a positive review. But notice, okay, here's 2. This is number 2 that's not paid. Number 3, this person gave it 2 stars and says apps acting up, making the machine useless. That actually happened to me. Yeah. I've had some issues with the app. All right, this is also not an incentivized review. They gave it 1 star. So notice the vast majority of the reviews on Brother's own website are not, these are not authentic reviews. These are basically, they're like a form of paid review. It's a paid review basically because all of these users got a free embroidery machine. So I saw that and I was like, well, that's kind of interesting. And that makes me think that I think this product launch for Brother was probably not very successful in terms of sales. The reviews on this machine, myself included, are not glowingly positive. And a lot of people, like, again, if they had to basically pay people to even leave reviews on their own website, like that's not a good indicator that this was a like major success. So, oh, thank you so much. Wow. This is the first super sticker I've ever gotten on a live stream. Thank you very, very much, my scrappin' mama. I really, really appreciate that. Really appreciate the love, show, and info you provide. I don't have time to do this research myself. And that's why I want to do more of these shows, because look, mainstream media, they don't cover this industry. So sewing and quilting and crafting brands don't usually have any accountability because it's not covered in the media. So I think this is one area where I feel I can contribute. So I do hope these shows are helpful. So let's take a look at the, I've heard of Influenster before, but like I'm not super familiar with it, and it's not a platform I've ever used. So I was like, I gotta find out more about this Influenster site. Like what is this, you know? So I went and looked at the Influenster site, and let's take a look at this together here. So I looked up the product. So basically, you can sign up with this Influenster website. It looks like you do have to have some sort of social media presence. And like, I don't exactly know I'm not exactly sure how they designate you like a high or low quality influencer, but you can get opportunities to get free products in exchange for reviews. So like, you can kind of look at the products. So that's what I did. I was like, okay, Brother. So I looked at Brother Sketch, and I was like, okay, here we go. So I found the Brother Sketch, and you can also apparently get I was like, and again, I would never do this because I just don't, this is just, yeah. So what you have to do is you sign up with this website Influenster. It's like an influencer network or something, and get opportunities to get free products in exchange for reviews, but you have to like link your socials and stuff, and I think they have some sort of metrics for like whether you can get access to these products or not. So here is the Brother Sketch on Influenster.com. And so here it is. It says, okay, here's all the product information. So basically, so there are 16 reviews on Influencer. So Brother sent at least 16 free Sketch embroidery machines out to people who are on Influencer.com. And now look at it. The reviews here are fairly positive, but you do have to keep in mind that actually, wow, this person, Christy K, she did not like the Brother Sketch. 2 out of 5, and she didn't even have to pay for it. I paid for mine. So even the people that got it for free, like 3 out of 5, not all of them left great reviews. But you have to keep in mind, these opinions are very skewed because, yeah, look at, not all of these people gave it a great review. All of these people got the machine for free. So you have to keep this in mind when you're looking at online reviews of products, because, yeah, like, so Brother has sent out at least 16 free Sketch embroidery machines to influencers, and none of these people, I kind of looked at some of them, they don't have like a huge, it's not like they have like 200,000 Instagram followers or like 50,000 YouTube subscribers or anything. They just like, these are like not even micro influencers. So I just thought it was funny that Brother participated in this program and sent out 16 free embroidery machines to people just so they could write reviews. So it seems like Brother is trying to kind of skew the reviews people find online and inundating the review. They're kind of review bombing with people who they gave free machines to. So I was like, this is kind of funny. Yeah, but even the person that got it for free, this person gave it a 2 out of 5. I was like, this is kind of, I mean, it's kind of hilarious, but also, like, this is what companies can do. Like, this is not just happening in sewing. This is happening in beauty. This is happening in lots of other product categories where companies are basically trying to buy good reviews. It happens on Amazon all the freaking time. And I'm like, yeah. So, I don't know. So I'm getting the sense that this product launch of the Sketch did not go as Brother hoped. People quickly saw through the Artspira Plus thing, like, and nobody wants to pay $12.99 a month for Artspira Plus. Like, I haven't found a single person that is interested in doing that. Like, I just can't. So, just thought y'all should know, because I was like, this is interesting. So Brother I guess if you want a free sketch, you guys can sign up on influencer.com and they'll send you a free machine if you want to try it out for free in exchange for a review. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, yeah. And I was checking out the Amazon product page too. And okay, so they've discounted the machine a little bit on Amazon so far. The reviews on Amazon are not great, 3.3. And then you can see how many people bought. So people have only bought, like it says 50 plus bought in the last month. That's not that many machines for how many people there are. But like, also notice that they're making a big deal now about how the importing your designs feature is in the free version. They're making a big deal about that. So it kind of seems like Brother is not selling nearly as many of these things as they were hoping to. And it looks like they're trying to do damage control for what was probably kind of a disastrous product launch. Yeah. I mean, yeah, this is not, these reviews are not, yeah. Like 3.3 on Amazon is, like, that would have people questioning whether they should buy it or not for sure. Yeah, like more 1 star, more like a toy, meager speed, small hope. Okay, this person didn't get a power cord. That's not great. So I just noticed that and I was like, that's very, very interesting. And I just thought you should know. I'm just going to leave this information here and you can do with it what you want. All right, so I would not be at all surprised if you are kind of interested in the sketch. I would not be surprised if Brother deeply discounts it in the near future, runs some sales. I'm thinking that you're probably going to see what happened with the Ditto pattern projector also happened to the Brother sketch. So if this is an embroider machine that you've had your eye on, I might wait a little bit because I cannot confirm this, and I'm obviously not I don't have a crystal ball, but it would not surprise me at all if this machine drops in price. Like, I'm thinking $399, $350, something like that. If they don't sell enough of these, and they don't move these machines, I can see that happening. I just think there's a lot of downsides to it. Like, the fact that it doesn't have a USB slot, there's no onboard controls. And the other thing, I didn't mention this in my video that I released yesterday, but it would be nice if it had some sort of handle on it. Like, there's really no handle on this, and I found that bizarre. So there are things I do like about the sketch. I don't think this is outright a crappy product, but there's a lot I don't like about it, and I have very mixed feelings about this just as someone who purchased it. So that's what I got to say about the Brother sketch. Breaking news, though, they are sending free embroidery machines to people on Influencer.com in exchange for reviews. So it is what it is. All right, let's read some more comments here. All right, yes, thank you. And by the way, thank you so much for the super sticker. And if you do really like this show and want to offer some more additional support, you are welcome to send super stickers, super chats, whatnot, and that does help. Will help to just keep the Sewn Report going and enable that we can continue to do all of these live shows and videos. I greatly appreciate it. But I do leave a lot of money on the table because I don't take all of these sponsorships that are very restricting to me. So that's why you don't see a lot of people doing this approach, because there's a lot less money involved. I could make way more money if I just took every sponsor deal, said whatever these companies told me to say, and said absolutely nothing negative about any of these products. I would probably make 2 to 3 times more money than I'm currently making. So again, I understand that people, I understand that content creators need to make money. Believe me, I do. But I think the downside of all of this influencer marketing is that there's less and less authentic content with totally unbiased opinions. So just my honest opinion here.